Hi, everyone. I have a story I want to share with you of one of my highlights of 2023. It might start out a little bit sad, but I promise this is a happy story. So, a few years ago, I had surgery, and when I was waking up from anesthesia in the recovery room, I was freaked out a little bit, and I had shared with my recovery nurse what had happened with my son Pablo and how he had died when he was 10 days old. And it's always embarrassing for me when I'm feeling overwhelmed to share details with people. I don't like making people feel sad. Um, but this nurse had told me that he had a sibling named Rocky that died when he was a baby, and that his mother had just died, and that I reminded him so much of his mother, and he was happy to talk to me and share stories. And I asked him if his mother was Sicilian, because only a Sicilian woman would name her child Rocky. And we had a huge laugh about this. She definitely was Sicilian. So this is a story that I've always thought about a lot over the years. Okay. On Halloween Day, I volunteered with my neuroscience class in the neuroscience club to come to King Elementary School to teach children about neurons and neural networks and the brain, and do some arts and crafts with them. Every year on Halloween, on all of the holidays, I miss my son so much, and I always want to interact and engage with children. And I thought this could be a good opportunity for me to be around children the same age that my son would be. And coincidentally, this elementary school is a few blocks from where I had planned on raising my son. And he may have even gone to this elementary school. So when I arrived at the elementary school, I was a little bit nervous and also really excited and eager to engage with children. And I had a blast teaching children about brains and doing arts and crafts with them. My arts and crafts station, we were teaching children what neurons looked like and showing them how to screen print their own. So I was helping a bunch of kids with screen printing neurons. And there was this one group in particular that really stood out to me. There's a little girl who was dressed up as a cat, and this is definitely a costume that I would imagine Pablo being dressed up as, growing up, being the son of a cat lover, his dad. And another little girl dressed up as a fox. And I would really hit it off with these girls. They were both 6 years old, and we were laughing and just having such a great time. So the little girl who was dressed up as a cat, when we were wrapping up, told me that she wanted me to have her artwork and signed her name on it. And I found out that her name was Rocky. And I imagine, is this the daughter of the recovery nurse? What kind of coincidence is this? And she looked a lot like the way I would imagine Pablo looking. She had the same large eyes and blondish brown hair color that he had. One of the reasons why I was so eager to go back to college as a 41-year-old woman to become a therapist is this summer I saw a lot of children in Milan that looked the way I imagined Pablo would look, and it just made me feel such a tremendous amount of joy. Years prior, I don't think I would have felt that way if I saw any children at all, especially ones that looked like him. So I feel really grateful that I've come a long way. And I feel really grateful to Rocky, Rocky's parents, all of the Rockies, all children named Rocky. And to all people who are out there who are grieving. I hope that you find comfort and relief and that you feel strong heading into 2024.